Hey, I'm Kai from Flamenco Explained, and in this video we're going to look at some ways to make your Bulerías Compás a little more funky, right? By syncopating the way we resolve really some basic compás, right? So rather than what you may have learned like this, right? That's fantastic, and you need to know that, but it's a little square, right? So if you want to make things a little more hip, you're going to start thinking about right? These endings are syncopated. I'm not ending right on 10. Most of the time what I'm doing is anticipating, ending on 9 and. Right? But there's also another thing I did in there which we'll also look at. So the first thing that I would get used to, and it's actually two parts of the same thing. We're going to look at this pattern. 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Right? 12, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a bunch of stuff going on in here that's really going to help you, have control over your compás. If you want to learn more Bulerías compás, check out our 3-level Bulerías course over on flamencoexplained.com. We have, I don't even know how many videos, but it's 3 levels of Bulerías from the very beginning to some really advanced stuff, and we take you through all of it. So what I'm doing is I'm resolving, first of all, on 6, 12, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? I'm not waiting till 10. This is very common, especially before a falseta, to resolve on 6 and just sort of breathe for a moment before you get into the falseta. But you can also do it in a lot of places. So here we're doing 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Right? Very, very common right hand patterns. So what we're doing here is thumb, rest stroke in the thumb, right? Stay where you landed, thumb, index, golpe, and then strum through. And if we do that starting on 6, we get 6 and 7, right? 7 and. I say 7, but it's 7 and. It's the and after 7. So 6 and 7, 8. And then we're going to do and 9 and. Right? So both of these are ending on upbeats. 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10. 6 and 7, 8. Right? So what I want you to do is get used to this first, right? 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10. So when you're playing compás, 12, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really important is to feel that 10 that you're not playing, right? Because if you replace the 9 and, if you sort of think of the 9 and as the 10 suddenly, that will mess you up. You'll be off by half a beat and everything will start to get very wobbly. So really important, with a click, in this case my foot, 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10, 11, 12. Right? And I would actually practice that moment of 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10, 11, 12. Very important because you got to feel that, right? You don't want to have to count. You don't want to have to think about that moment. You want to just come really naturally, and in order to get there, you need to train it, right? So this, 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10, 11, 12. Do that a million times until it just feels natural. So once you have that, then you don't have to, necessarily hit your 11, 12 so hard. You can do 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10, 11, 12. Right, so that alone is going to make a lot of your resolutions sound a lot cooler. And we're going to do one more thing, which is take out the and 9 and. Right? We're just going to leave even more space by doing 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? So 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? It's a lot of space. So at first, like we did a minute ago, we're going to really count that space and understand and feel exactly how big that space is. We're going to 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9, and 10, 11, 12. Right? Very important to feel the spaces, especially when you're syncopating. So now you have these two options, right? If you want to give yourself a little bit of breathing room, for example, before a falsetta, right? You could do 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, start your falsetta. But this gives you almost as much space, gives you plenty of time to sort of breathe, set up the falsetta, or just allow a little space for the falsetta in a slightly more interesting way, right? And then this 12, 3, right? You're not leaving quite as much space, but it's a really nice common way these days, right? Nowadays, just about everything in flamenco is syncopated, so you want to get really comfortable with these sort of standard syncopations, and to my mind, 9 and is one of the most important and the most standard ones in Bulería.